Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. I hope everything's going well for you guys. And just some wrestling video from news that came over the weekend. And I'm sure you guys heard this. And when I heard it, personally, I didn't know how to react. I was honestly in awe of this news. And the news is, incident happened at Triple Mania, which is like the biggest promotion in Mexican wrestling promotion, AAA. Sexy Star, who was the champion, was in a four-way match with Rosemary, Lady Shiny, and Hamada. Now, I've seen video of the match, and obviously I'm not, this is obviously just my opinion, I'm no expert, but the match looked a little bit rough around the edges. When there's a lot of participants in a match, it's tough to get a flow going. And to me, that match seemed like it had no flow. Now, I'm not privy to what was going on in the locker room, but as the match seemed to have no flow, it was a little bit of an awkward match. Chemistry wasn't there, for lack of a better word to describe it, and it seemed like they were fighting pretty rough with each other, like getting in some shots that were pretty rough, like those were real shots. Maybe it was because they were frustrated, and everyone was exchanging the shots. Maybe because they were frustrated with the match. Maybe there was some arguments, some beef backstage. But long story short, what winds up happening is Sexy Star legitimately injured the arm of Rosemary. Rosemary, who's with Global Force right now. Global Force in the women's division, she is probably I think it's safe to say probably the up and coming, the biggest star in the women's division is Rosemary. Sexy Star, she beat, if you've seen my prior videos here, I'm a big Lucha Underground fan. She has been in Lucha Underground, defeated Johnny Mundo for the title, who's now Johnny Nitro, Johnny Monday Night, John Morrison, as you know him. She became the champion, and she's fighting there in Mexico. And when she legitimately broke her arm, this is what they're saying, and this is Rosemary came out on social media saying that that in fact her arm was broken. Prior to that, even a part of me still thinks that this is it's make-believe, that it's made up to kind of create some buzz for Global Force. Maybe Sexy Star comes in. But the more days go by, this seems to be legit happening. Legit. Even wrestlers started speaking out. They have really nothing to gain from the situation. They've spoken out saying it's not right what she did, and it's not. I mean, you trust each other. When you're wrestlers to protect each other. Sexy Star, I know she has a degree of success to some point in AAA and in Lucha Underground, which I don't know if you want to call Lucha Underground a promotion. It's more like a show, honestly. But nonetheless, she is on TV. Sexy Star has denied this, saying that this was all make-believe, that it wasn't real. I think she even made that public. Still sticking to it that it's not real. Listen, if that is the case, and they're just going back and forth with each other here, you've got to think now that rep at Sexy Star she's gotten her name out there. But whether this is real or not, now everyone is under the assumption that this is real. Everyone has a preconceived notion already about Sexy Star, and quite honestly, she might have blackballed herself from the business. Why would anyone want her in the locker room now, knowing what she did? think even like Road Dogg even mentioned that she's nowhere going to be in my locker room. Even indie promotions started canceling her. So already this has taken on a life of its own, and it's snowballed for Sexy Star. Gotta wonder what she was thinking. Seems like she snapped, but in a ring where you're dealing with each other's body, not a place to snap. If you have drama, if you have beef in the locker room, you leave it in the locker room. You don't take it outside. With this injury for Rosemary, you wonder if she could recover. Hopefully it's not career changing. But can't be doing what Sexy Star did. Hope all is well.